Now I'm gonna smile. That's it.
When I talk to them, I may have Good morning.
Oh, nice. This is for the 4 o'clock news.
I show up at employee meetings at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I can hear it 7 this morning just because I like to be up this early.
Because I like. I'm a happy young man. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna bitch, I'm gonna whine, I'm gonna moan, I'm gonna complain. You know why? Because I like it. No, I love it. And if they don't give me what I want, I'm gonna bitch some more. And they'll love it.
Can you believe it? Hi, Coy.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Greg.
Good morning, son.
How are you?
Fine. And yourself?
Good. Good to see you. My bike was stolen last night.
Your bike was stolen?
I probably just saw you at the orientation.
Right out back there.
Shall I look at the bird?
You look guilty. You thief.
Ray and I are thrilled.
And boy, is that bike fast.
We're thrilled to be here this morning. Aren't we? See you, Coy.
What?
What? Thank you, one of the donuts. What? Put that in
Hi, Mom.
That's only been because it's
Get away from me.
Come on.
This is your blackmail. This is Jason. He's new. I'm new too. You cook with Jason. He's Jason's new.
Reaches for his drawers.
What's this Rob boy outfit?
Well, see, the one microwave, the bun toaster, nobody's going to agree. What I suggest, off the top of my head right there, we put the bun toaster lower, we put the big old microwave higher, or higher over here, whichever way we put it. And then we put the little one here.
All right, no problem. I don't think you can microwave them for the time.
It is put up on this one because you don't have nothing stopping it. Here you have these shelves, but it would fit over there.
I think it's going to make it too high.
The night of the football game.
Only the tall people can use it.
For an hour.
You see, I don't think the big microwave will snap. Big microwave will fit this thing.
Morning, Dave.
Good morning, Coy.
Hi, name's Eric. I'm new here.
The microwave would go here, the toaster
Hi, Eric.
would go here.
Either what you're going to have to do is not use the big microwave, push down the microwave.
Did you have fun last night?
Until this is raised, got to put the microwave right.
No.
Huh? God, what's wrong with you? Should I have just gone ahead and cock blocked it?
If you raise this up, you raise this whole thing 3.5 inches.
Hey.
3.5 inches high right here.
Hey.
Right, well, what we'll do is we'll put one microwave there, and we'll put the bun toaster here.
Yeah. Where's the tree? Why not? Let's get it set up, let's get it operational, let's get that back here, and let's see what
we can do.
What becomes functional for you before we start.
I agree, I mean, my cooks are gonna know better than anybody. They're the guys we work with.
Okay, let's get this up.
Readjust the show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When you get operational, you can just say, well, you know, we've worked on this, and this is too high, this is too high.
Spin it, spill your coffee cups. You can get up and see some fellow. Yeah, you want me to fill yours? Please. Here, I got it. Morning, honey. Boy has a jacket.
Peach fingers,
There you go.
Dave, what's your series? Put your coffee down.
Good morning, Steve. This is Bill. We're just waiting.
Maybe more.
It's just my dog's way. You realize that you're the only person not used to reading this morning? Yeah, Mr. Martin, you are the guest. Okay, we'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay? Bye.
That is
I know how
Say, this is what they really look like in the morning.
And I was like, well, come home, goodbye.
Jay, go away.
That's no motion on that?
Nope.
I don't know.
Look at our mama down there. Don't she look pretty today? Hey, Brett.
What?
What are you doing? Is your head gonna fall off or something?
Or a necessary evil of life a lot of times, especially about the turn of the century and year, so that we can work on a lot of things, go over a lot of areas, and cover it all at one time. What I'd like to do to start off, for those that have never been to an employee meeting before, is that we try to go through it, cover all areas as fast as we can, so everybody can get back to bed, loved ones, whatever you're going to do today. Also, so we get open for business. At the same time, we take the opportunity at the end for everybody that has something to say to go through it. So try to collect your thoughts, think about it, jot them down, and all, so when we get to the end of the meeting, that everybody can make sure, one, they also not only introduce themselves, but also the fact that some important parts and things that you'd like to cover. To keep it constructive and positive and et cetera at all times, and nothing's wrong with constructive criticism. Okay, to start off, to let you all know, this is the same Arctic Cafes. Everybody at the right place? Okay. Awesome. Oh, man.
Pretty bad. We didn't get any answers on that.
Whoa, wrong place. To start off, one, we want to welcome forward a lot of new people. We're going into a new year. We're celebrating. We just completed August 21st, our 5th year of business. We just did a lot of renovation to the place, to the old timers and mid timers that some of the new timers may not recognize. From putting the new flooring down, reworking all the woodwork, a lot of painting, from reworking all the artificial flowers since we have no natural lighting here, to right now, as everybody's probably noticed, a lot of new kitchen equipment being installed and coming in. With any renovations, you have your ups and downs, your delays. You also have the fact that we'll be switching some things around, what works best, et cetera, until they get that readjusted again in 2 more weeks and vice versa. It's little things, if you ever lived through construction of a home or business before, that there are these little things that throw you off. So please be patient and bear with us.
Well, guys, too, even especially in the kitchen, you cooks work with this equipment every day. And as we set it up this morning, that don't mean it's law. If you think something will work better in a different place or set up differently, then make sure you let us know, because you're going to see things that we don't see.
Okay, some of the things I'd like to start off and cover, to start from the beginning and go down the line, is one, let me talk to all of you while I got you here to let you know something. We're doing a Redskins Great Giveaway, the Great Redskins Giveaway it's called.
She's been here since 6 o'clock last night. You have to excuse her.
Well, I had 3 major things to talk about, but Jim has emphasized all 3 things so well that I'd just like to meet several of the people that I don't recognize who you are before I leave to go home. And if there's anything I can do to help you out, just let me know, because I'm here, and that's what I'm here for.
Abby? That was it?
Jim's covered all of my things.
Oh.
Come on. Well, I just, on the last note, well, first of all, I'm Abigail Forster. I don't know if everyone knows me personally, that are new. And I just wanted to continue on Jim's note, looking at everyone that's in this room. I'm really excited to work with everyone here, and I do agree with Jim. We have a very competent staff that we're going to be working with in the next season. But I just wanted to emphasize the idea of this teamwork thing. Having worked here a year and a half on the floor before I came management, I know how important it is. We really do rely on each other, and we have a staff that really finds itself in positions that cross. We have a lot of people that work the bar, that work kitchen and floor, and vice versa. And it is really important to be able to rely on each other and work as a team. My main point being today is that every time you walk in this door, you can learn something, no doubt about it. And if you ever get to the point where you're not learning something, you need to take 5 and look around you. But I just, people, when they come in, work the floor, work the kitchen, work the bar, don't ever be afraid to ask for help. We're all here for one another. No one's space is sacred. The people in the kitchen, if they come out and they're carrying food out for a server, you know, because you don't have time, that's great. If server, you know, can take the dishes back to the kitchen, that's wonderful. If a server can hop behind the bar and do glasses for the bartender, that's wonderful. I mean, that's what we pride ourselves in. And on that note, I mean, I'm certainly not perfect either, and I'm here, and especially in a new position, I have worlds to learn, and I really want y'all to come to me and let me know if you think I'm doing something wrong, or you see a place where I can improve. I mean, I just want to be the best manager that I possibly can be for you all. So please don't hesitate if you feel that, you know, I need to do something differently. So anyway, I think Bill's up.
Jim and Abby, too much here. I think y'all should break something or something your first shift. That way you get it over with. No, seriously, everybody's gonna make a mistake, and don't worry about it. It happens. You'll get over it. You'll do it again. You'll get over it that time. So, you know, we all work together. I think we got a good crew. I've gotten a lot of, hey, you should be listening in particular. I think that we have a really good crew. I think everybody that I've seen new come in here has made leaps and bounds progress. I hope y'all get psyched for the Special Olympics. I worked at the Special Olympics for about 5 years now, and it's a great organization. I can't say enough about it. I work with people with handicaps all the time, and my goal is to, there's one behind the bar. We don't do enough sometimes for those people, and I think this is our opportunity to, you know, get psyched. I think we can far outdo $2,000. We got us, we got Sloan's, we got the university and the community covered. Let's go for it. Let's make some money for them. The only other thing that I had, and Jim covered it really well, was IDs. Since students have been back, I've kind of emphasized to bartenders that I'd like them to ID everybody. I don't care if they look 40, okay? Because it really is important. We, unfortunately, I don't know if this is appropriate to bring up, but we had an underage person in here the other night drinking. They went back to the establishment where they worked, and they were bragging about it. It upset me a lot. It upset Mr. Moore very much. We gotta really watch for that. You new people, what's gonna happen if we get busted? We get busted, you're the first people that are gonna get cut. Okay? We lose our license, people aren't gonna come in for that one beer and nachos or whatever. Okay? It's real important to watch the IDs. Okay, fake IDs, you know, there's lots of ways to fake it. Okay, it's not all that hard to fake an ID. Like Jim said, look at the height. If you're not sure, ask for a second ID. Someone has a fake ID, generally they're not going to have a second ID that says anything. I mean, call a manager over. We're not perfect, but we've had some experience with them too. I think that's real important. Okay? Like Jim said, we can, for any reason other than race, religion, etc., we can refuse somebody.
You know, just to interject real quick, you know, there's a lot of peer pressure on a lot of you guys serving your friends, returning sorority sisters. Remember, it's the law and the job that we have to do here. If they're your friends, they're going to understand. They wouldn't put you in that position. I don't give people grief for trying. We all did when we were that young. I remember that. like that. But at the same time, many years ago.
Photographing us all in a beautiful state of bliss. I think we covered a lot of technical aspects. What I want to talk about real quickly is attitude. I know about 3 weeks ago, I had a big training class, and we all had such a fun day. But we spent a lot of time talking about it. We talked about what makes St. Maartens special. And it sounds kind of goofy and it sounds corny, but it's true. There's no way in hell I'm working here for the money.
It might not be great, but it's not that bad.
Paycheck stuff, and I believe it.
Yes, my eventual goal is to open my own restaurant, but let's face it, I could do that somewhere else too. It's a lot of hours, and it's a lot of hard work for everybody. I'm doing it because I like it here. I like the people I work with. I like the atmosphere when I walk through the door. It's a fun place to be. It's even better when that attitude can carry over to the customer, and it's just as much fun for the customer to come in and have a good time. Doesn't happen as much as it did in the past. We used to have a lot of customers hang out late night. We've tried to pass that off because we're so busy, it takes so long to get done. They don't have to hang out late night to show that they're happy to be here, and that's where they want to be. They want to spend time with us, maybe because they like you as a person, maybe because they like the way you pour their beer. But that talk a couple weeks ago, I hope you guys have met some of the old employees and they have reinforced that attitude.
I'd just like to expand on a couple of things. One, for those of you who did not know, Bill and Abby are very new into management. They have been in management now about, what, 5 weeks, guys?
Seems like years.
I want to make a couple of points on that. First, they are also, as well as managing 3 days a week, they are bartending, they are cooking, they are waiting tables. Because they are doing those things does not mean they're not a manager and does not mean they're not able to help you. Any one of the management team, if we are on duty or off duty, if we are inside this restaurant, we are here and we are at your service. We realize, I think threefold, how important the training is, how important it is to teach you not only the technique of this restaurant and the way in which it works, but also the attitude in which it runs. And it's really important that we all work on that together. If I'm calling the wheel and you're a waitress or you're a cook and I'm losing it and you know I'm losing it and I'm saying things to the cook I shouldn't be and I'm saying things to the waitress I shouldn't be, and you've got a different suggestion on how I could have made that night run smoother. Granted, I don't want you to tell me when I've got 20 tickets on the wheel and when I'm losing it. But at the end of the night, I want you to tell me. This isn't like a corporation. We don't have a tremendous amount of district managers, regional managers, all these people to come in and say, you know, your light bulb's been out front for 3 months now. It's $5 off your paycheck. We count on you all to tell us that stuff. We count on you all to tell us that we're slipping. A lot of times management can't see the forest for the trees. We're in here a lot of hours. And it's real important to us to have mature, honest employees who are going to help us out when we need it. And a lot of you do. And thank you.
We should keep our spices up here. And a couple stacks of plates. All that stuff go right here. Ramekins, spices, a couple stacks of plates. Ramekins and spices inside.
Well, we're going to pull the plates off of that shelf, though.
Permanently?
Yeah.
What I was thinking is just keep like one stack up each. And as soon as we need another one, have somebody push it
Oh, well, that's
forward.
fine. As long as we leave room in the middle to put the salads, taco shells. You know what I mean?
What are we going to store on that shelf?
You're going to put all your cold menu items, so you leave more room on your bottom shelf for hot items.
Okay, cool.
Because this shelf, ideally, even though we didn't plan it this way or nothing, with this shelf, the level it is, it's going to help contain the heat back in there. shelf is ideally.
Are you gonna move it out, or are you gonna leave it that height?
Start sliding.
Ideally, right now, we are planning on moving it up, but the only thing I want to do, I want to work with it a little bit.
Well, the thing is, it's gonna be a sticking point. They're gonna have to cut something.